Hello everyone, well today I'm going to be looking at this Rowenta cordless vacuum scale model by a company called Smoby. This takes 3 AA batteries, is suitable for anyone 3 and up, and it has a lot of realistic functions and features just like the real thing. Okay, let's open it. I'm not sure if this one actually has a suction action, but we'll soon find out. Well, it might do, because this one actually does come with a little packet of polystyrene balls. And here it is in the packaging, and it's one of those that we have to undo at the back. Sort of thing that frustrates many parents on Christmas Day, trying to undo all the toys from their packaging so the children can play with them. So about 10 minutes later, I finally removed this little vacuum cleaner from the packaging. So we have the main unit here as a handheld. It's got a little trigger on-off button. I believe once we put the batteries in, it does have an indicator light at the back there. There's a pretend built-in dusting brush, but that doesn't move, so that's just for show. And I think we can empty the container. It does have some, if you can just see, there are some. Not sure if you can quite see, but there are a few. I can there we go. There are a few polystyrene beads in here, so I think they will swirl around just like the real thing. But there's also a part you can empty. There's a little locked and unlocked button. So that does open, I think. There we go. The base opens up. So I'm assuming that it might actually pick up these beads. Let's hope so. So that's the main unit, so you can use it like this as a handheld for all your above floor cleaning, but it comes with a wand as well, which you can use for reaching up high, and of course for connecting the main carpet and floor nozzle. And there is a hole in the bottom, so yes, it looks like this little Rowenta will actually pick up these polystyrene beads. Well, before we can do anything, we need to insert the 3 AA batteries that go into this section here, but for that I need to get a screwdriver. Most battery operated toys, or in this case battery operated scale model, suitable for adults. That's my excuse anyway. Most times where there's a battery involved, you do need a screwdriver, and this takes a very small Phillips type screwdriver. There we go. That's the battery cover off, and we can see the space for the 3 AA batteries. When inserting the batteries, it's important to observe the polarity. It does have a symbol of the battery printed on the base, so make sure they go in the correct way. So they're all in place correctly, and then we can replace the cover and do up the screw so the batteries won't fall out. So now that the batteries are inserted, if we squeeze the trigger, we should get some power. And also, the little light at the back illuminates. And I've just noticed, can you see that spiral, that turquoise spiral in the middle of the bagless container? When you switch the machine on, that actually rotates. Now let's see if this scale model Rowenta vacuum cleaner can pick up these supplied polystyrene balls. If you're an adult and have bought this for a child, obviously you need to supervise your child with these because they could be a choking hazard. So you don't get very many and they'll soon get lost, so you can go on to somewhere like eBay or Amazon and purchase a big bag of polystyrene balls. Make sure you get the little ones. You can get different sizes, but I find the smaller ones tend to work better with these scale model vacuum cleaners. But we'll use the supplied ones first. Put them down onto this rug. They don't want to come out of the packet, do they? Look. Well, that should be enough anyway to see if it works. I'll put down some other ones as well. These are a bit more colourful. It's hard to see on this carpet, but we'll see if we can pick them up using the handheld unit. And as you can see, they've actually been collected in the lower part of the bagless unit. They don't interfere with the ones in the higher part because that's sealed off. They're just for show, the little polystyrene balls in the upper part. So if I turn it on again, you can just about see those are the ones I've picked up. So we can empty those back onto the rug by just flicking that little switch at the bottom to open up the trap door, shake out the polystyrene balls, and we can do it all over again just for fun. But this time I'm going to attach the wand and the main nozzle. Oh dear, a little bit of snow ploughing. Not very successful using the wand attached to the cleaner because obviously the suction has to travel all the way up this pipe as well, through the nozzle, up the pipe and into the vacuum, so it's a bit less suction than you get when using as a handheld. I'll try again. It's a bit hard to see though, isn't it? Well, these purple polystyrene balls show up on camera a bit better, don't they? So again, I'll try it with a handheld unit. And yes, that's very successful. It's got all of those, and we can see they're now trapped in the bottom of the bagless unit. Well, we'll try again though. We'll give it one last chance to pick some up using the main floor head. Oh dear, well you can see from the head there that a lot of the polystyrene balls have been picked up, but they've just stuck to the outside of the head, and that will be due to the static charge. Oh well, not very successful that, is it? What I'm going to do, I will take off the main nozzle and try and remove all the bits just using the wand. I think I've spent more time in this demonstration cleaning the polystyrene balls off the head rather than the rug, which is a little bit silly, isn't it? But anyway, it has managed using just the extension wand. Can you see it has picked up those, and I will be able to pick up everything else. But yeah, it's not very good. Probably better to use it as a handheld where we've got a little bit more suction. Yeah, it's much better as a handheld unit. Well, to finish the video, let's just empty it all out again. What a mess we've made. And then we'll pick it up. Before I go, I've just discovered that you can attach the main floor head directly to the handheld unit like you can with so many full-sized rechargeable vacuums. It's a little bit of a tight fit, but it is possible, look. So we can turn it into a much shorter version without, of course, the wand. I wonder if it's going to pick up any better. Well, in the interests of consumer research, we'll do one final test. Let's just empty out the same dirt, and we'll see if having the main head directly attached to the vacuum does any better. Let's give it a go. Well, unfortunately, that's not much better. It has managed to pick up more though, as you can see, but there's still quite a lot it hasn't picked up. And of course, a lot of the polystyrene balls have just stuck to the outside of the nozzle again. So I think I'm going to give it 2 out of 5 for pickup, but I'm going to be a bit more generous and give it 3 out of 5 for pickup when you're using it as a handheld. By taking off this, there we are. It's much better as a handheld vacuum, isn't it? It actually does pick up the balls. And it's a nice detailed little model. I do like the spinning action in the middle, that's very good. And I like the little light on the back. Well, that's the end of today's video on the Rowenta Air Force 360 by Smoby. If you want to buy one, I'll put an affiliated Amazon link below this video. So for everyone you buy from that link, I get a few pence, which helps towards the upkeep of my channel. If you have any comments or questions about this vacuum, please comment below, and I'll see you all very soon for a new video. Bye for now.